What's good, boys? Today we took another loss, but I think this one was 100% valid. So let's go ahead and walk through this trade. You can see why I took it and how it played out. Some people actually took a win on this exact same trade. They just had a little bit different of a stop loss, but obviously I got stopped out here. But I'll show you exactly why I took it. Low-key, it was against my overall bias, but I'll show you exactly what I was thinking and why I took the trade. Okay? So let me go ahead and switch over here. Boom. All right, so here we are back on the charts. First thing you can see, we are on the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame here, we've got this beautiful fair value gap right here, daily, boom. So obviously price came down and respected that. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, once we switch over here, you can see overnight we'd already came down because the weekly open or the daily open is right up here. So we came straight down to this daily gap and we'd respected it. Then we got a nice rejection off of this rejection block here, and we respected it, for a while. But then overnight still, we came back down, we reswept this low, and we were trading somewhere down here, right? Whenever market opened, okay? But as you can understand, we had this nice daily gap that we were respecting, so we kind of wanted to see higher prices out of that. Then also, we had this 4-hour gap right here, the start of this 4-hour gap. So that was low-key my target for the day. Coming into the day, that's what we were thinking, that we want to see higher prices, but we had to be patient and let it happen. Now, if we go on the 1-hour time frame, you have to understand this candle here wouldn't have been here. This white candle would not have been here. But anyway, what we had was we also had an SMT with this low right here. So it looked like price wanted higher, right? All these things are signaling higher prices. But also, if we have to keep in mind, just the overall trend, we've just been going down, right? So this could just been a retrace higher for us to continue lower, right? So we have to keep that in mind. And maybe, we're going for some of this low resistance liquidity down here, previous week low, etc. So we have to be open to both sides of the market, but we're just reading what it gives us, okay? Also, there's no fair value gaps in here for us to short from. But here on the 15-minute time frame, we had this 15-minute gap, okay? We waited for price to kind of develop until 10 a.m. 10 a.m. opens right here. So since we manipulated up into this 15-minute fair value gap, I was looking for price to break back down below, retest this, and continue lower. Now, you may think that's a little bit silly, and I don't disagree with you based on what I've said so far, but since we had this 15-minute gap here, I would have liked to see a little bit of a reaction out of it. Plus, if we come down here onto the 1-minute time frame, let me just show you. Right? We also have this no-wick candle right here. So we have a no-wick candle, we have a 15-minute fair value gap, and we have the higher time frame overall just trend. If we're not thinking about, gaps and that kind of thing, just where's price been going? It's been going lower. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. Also, let's look at the 4-hour again because we're thinking about trading the 10 a.m. open. So what do we expect this white candle here to look like, right? At the time, whenever we opened at 10 a.m. here, you can see, boom, we opened. We didn't have much manipulation to the downside of the candle. So, but we did have this nice move above right here. So this nice move above into this 15-minute gap that we were respecting, led me to think that we would want to take out this no-wick candle at least. So this would have been like either my first partial, or I would have break even there, or I would have taken my whole profit, right? But another confluence here was we had this 5-minute rejection block, okay? So on the 15-minute fair value gap, we rejected out of it. That gave us this 5-minute rejection block, which aligns with 10 a.m. key open. We have a no-wick candle down here to target. It's not like I'm fully bearish. I'm just thinking, okay, we're going to get a nice reaction out of this gap, react off 10 a.m., continue lower for just a little bit, and then we can start playing out our bullish bias. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. The only thing is, instead of respecting the CE of this 5-minute rejection block that we had, it didn't. It came up and retested, this 1-minute rejection block, and then we dumped. Now, obviously, people are going to be like, yo, we didn't dump because price action wanted to. We dumped because of a Trump tweet. Well, that's partially true, but the way I view the market is the market already wants to go somewhere, right? And all Trump tweets, all news does is push price where it already wants to go. It just does it faster. It helps deliver price faster. So if you have that ideology, it doesn't really matter that Trump tweeted. It's like, we already wanted to go lower, and it just helped us do that. Now, of course, we're going higher now after we get this reaction. But again, that's all I wanted to see. I just want to see this no-wick candle. My bad. This no-wick candle right here get taken out, and then I was happy to see price continue. Now, I probably could have found something in here, but I didn't. I just have hopped off. I haven't really looked for an entry since then. Let's see if there really was anything. Yeah, I mean, I guess no, not really there on the 4, 3, no, 2, no, 1, no. So I mean, actually, yeah, I guess kind of a 1-minute entry here, but this would have been asked. Probably would have never taken that in my life. Really nothing for me to want to take there. Even up here, let's see. I'm looking for an entry right now live for you guys if we could have taken one, but really nothing. We've just been straight bullish, so it would have been very difficult here. Yeah, I don't really see much unless you're trading inversions, but for my strategy, rejection blocks, not really much to take here for longs. But again, I was bullish. Unfortunate. I mean, I read the. You can't be mad about today. You know, you really can't. If you read price like I did today, can't be mad. The reason why is we read price very well. We just got unfortunately stopped out by this much here. And that's going to happen sometimes. We have to remember, again, the strategy is like a 30 to 50% win rate. So if you keep that in mind, this is just another loss. And as long as we keep trading like this, our money's going to come back in our pockets and we're going to be just fine. So nothing to be mad about here. Everything to be glad about. Great look in my opinion. Just didn't quite get it, you know. And unfortunately, some people did have their stop loss because some people just throw it above the rejection block high, which is totally valid as well. You can do that, but I don't like to have a big stop loss like that. And I think if we're gonna respect it, we should be respecting the 0.5 and the golden pocket, which we did not do. So good for the people that got this. Very good on them. Unfortunately, we did not catch that. Again, I don't really see any entries for longs here. In terms of a rejection block, maybe you're gonna take this 15-minute right here. You could, because I do think we are bullish still. Honestly, I think we're bullish up to previous day high, or at least, yeah, honestly, I think we're going to previous day high. At some point, we could definitely take the low again. We could definitely take the low, but I do believe we're gonna go up higher. So anyway, that's all for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. You know, very good reading of the market today. Again, you could see I was very bullish, but we had that no wick candle. We had a nice rejection out of that 15-minute gap right here. We got that nice rejection block perfectly aligning with the 10 a.m. key open. Whenever you pull the golden pocket from the high to the low right here, you can see the 705 pretty much aligns perfectly with that 10 a.m. key open. So if I didn't take this short and it played out, you know, like if I would have had my stop loss, I don't know, here or something, whatever, you know, and it played out, but I didn't take it, holy shit, I would have lost my mind. So very happy I took this trade, because this is a trade I would have faded in the past because I was bullish, and you know, not something I should be fading. I'm very happy I took this trade. Had a 12.5 stop loss, so low key, or no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a little bit bigger. Let me see where my stop loss was. I would have had this candle right here with the midpoint. My stop, dude, I can't even click on it. Here we go. My stop loss was like, 20, maybe a 20-point stop loss. So that's like what I was rocking with right there. But yeah, just didn't play out. Unfortunate today. Here's a 1-minute entry trigger right here you could be taking. I wouldn't really want to be taking this, but shit, definitely could be taking this at least up to what, these highs. That's a 1-2. Not something I'd be taking, but could even run it up here. I do think it's gonna go up here. It's just, are we gonna get a deeper retrace? Are we gonna retest 10 a.m.? You know, shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. If we look at the 5-minute, let's see. I'm just giving you guys kind of a live action of how I'd be reading price. We're developing a 5-minute gap here. We don't have it yet. 15 as well. Yeah, honestly, not a bad shout right here if you wanted to take this. We got midnight open supporting it as well. But again, Trump's been tweeting, bro. Trump's been tweeting. Like I said, I think that helps push price where it already wants to go. But again, you know, it can be a little iffy. It can be a little iffy. So we'll just see. That's probably all for me today, though. I'm not going to force trades like this. And maybe I'll pop a new eval and just try to get some more fundeds. But for me, that's it. Beautiful trade, in my opinion. Just got to let the odds play out. Keep trading. Keep your head up. You know what I mean? 30 to 50% win rate. So over time, that boy's going to play out. And we're going to make our money back. So no big deal here. I know I upload a decent amount of losses, but that's the reality of this strategy. So if you're not taking losses, I don't even know what the hell you're doing. You're cheating. But fuck it. Anyway, that's all for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys had a good day trading. Peace.